Hey there everyone, Totally Dubbed here. Today I'm going to make a review of the Ultimate Ears MetroFi 220. On Amazon they've gone up to about £35 currently. However, you can pick them up for £15 at play.com. So for the deal that it is at the moment for £15, it is an absolutely great deal, and I would suggest everyone to jump on it. And currently, well, they should be advertised a bit more expensive earphones, so therefore they're not exactly £15 earphones, they're really £40 earphones. So I'm going to judge them on the price tag of £40 instead of £15 at the deal it's currently at. But you should go jump on it, trust me, they're great earphones for the price they're at the moment. So for £40 earphones, or £35 earphones even, I think they're very good. I'm not going to lie, I've really enjoyed them. I'm comparing them to my Sony MDR EX500s, which were about similar price bracket. In terms of £40. I bought my MDR EX500s for £45 or £40 even, and so these are 35, so they'd be slightly in the same, they're almost in the same category. So in terms of first of all comfort, these are much more comfortable than my EX500s. For starters, the fit for me is really good, although some reviews on play.com suggest otherwise. For me, the fit is really good. There's 3 different bud sizes. There is small, the one I've got on at the moment. Usually I use medium, and there's large. So the package contents comes with just 3 of these. So small, medium, large, and it comes with this case, and that's about it, to be honest. But I'll come back to that later. But in terms of sound quality, I've really enjoyed these. Seeing as they're only £15 to me, well, that's what they're worth to me. In terms of, like, that's what I paid for them. I'm just using them, you know, when I'm going to, like, taekwondo or whatever like that. So I'm just enjoying them, like, on the move, or when I really don't want to use, like, £200 earphones, the Westone 2s. So isolation is really good. You can't hear anything when these are in. There's a little bit you can hear, but really faint, really faint. In comparison to the EX500s, these are much better. Bass wise, these are much better as well. So if you're bass heads, definitely go for these in comparison to the EX500s. And in terms of warranty even, these come with 2 years warranty, and the EX500s comes with only 1 year. So in terms of, like, durability and whatnot, I would go for these. There's a couple of things to know, however. This is a, well, it looks very faint in terms of gold-plated plug, but yeah, the looks of it's like a gold-plated plug. So a gold-plated plug, although it's a straight plug and not like L-shaped plug, which is a bit of a shame, which means that over time this will probably break apart over here, but with 2 years warranty, I don't think I should be worried at all. In terms of wire-wise, I mean, the wire does feel a little bit cheap, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, it's always like this, always in loops in some ways. However, except for the wire, you know, it's really comfortable to wear. So yeah, I would really, as I say, I would really suggest these. So yeah, just a major concern for me on these earphones, except for all the positive aspects, is the fact that it's not really clear in terms of earphones. There's not much differentiation between different sounds. Don't get me wrong, they are excellent, but in comparison to the X500s, the X500s are a bit more clearer. Some people could argue the EX500s are a bit too clear in terms of the treble is a bit too much, whereas these ones are more bass orientated than treble orientated. So therefore they focus more on the lows than the highs. But, you know, except for that, you know, these seem the bomb at the moment, at least. You know, £15 for UK residents, so it's really good. But yeah, on my concern of durability, you know, today I was just putting this in, and this is already broken. You know, as you can look at that, it's already broken. So durability wise, it's a bit annoying. And the cases, by the way, it's hard, but it's absolutely useless, because you really have to put these in a really tight bundle. And you know, the problem with doing that is, okay, you can put them in and get them out, but Problem with doing that is like the earphones will be like, you know, excuse me for ruining these earphones, but they'll be this small, you know, and when you get them out they're all going to be all loopy again, and the problem that's the problem I just outlined, you know, they're always looping, if that's the right word. So yeah, in terms of durability, I'd be slightly concerned, but then again, you know, you got 2 years warranty, so you shouldn't be too worried. Also in terms of clarity, it's not the best earphones for clarity, but for if you are into bass and if you are into good noise isolation, I would definitely suggest these. Fit for some people have become a concern. However, you can get some Compleys on these as well, and Compleys are amazing, so I wouldn't be surprised if you get a better fit with Compleys, but I can't be bothered to spend any more money for these, as they're my 3rd pair of earphones, so like 3rd backup even. So yeah, a really good feature that I loved. I don't know if you can see this, but one side of the right side of the earphone is red, and the other side is blue. Well, blue or black even. Let's see if you can see that. But yeah, you can see there's slightly red faint there. You see that? So when you're putting them in, there's no which side is it? You know, it's just color, bang. So right side, left side for me at least. So yeah, that's really cool. I really did like that feature. I would wish that more manufacturers would do something like that. It's really simple, yet really convenient. I can't stop saying really. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed that video. It's been it's not been too long, 7 minutes. That's reasonably long actually. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed them. So yeah, overall, definitely worth a buy, definitely worth £15, and I would actually recommend, even if they're £35, I would still purchase them for £35. So thank you very much for watching, and take care. Thank you. Bye bye.